what's more relatable than a cold waffle sandwich? Hi, kitten, you can't have waffles. I know you can't have waffles. Hop up here. Why don't you get up here on the bed? Kitten, see, your asthma is getting to you again. That's another reason why you can't have waffles. Because I don't know what it's going to do to you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, just last night I posted a brand new poll on my Instagram for new video ideas. If you want to participate and help out in these polls to figure out what I should do next, I'd really love to hear from what you guys want me to do because you guys are the ones who follow me. I make these videos for your entertainment. I want to know what will entertain you. So if you would like to go and participate in these polls and help me figure out what I should make for my next video, please follow my Instagram. Link down in the description below. And there we go. So I posted my poll on 6 different ideas. One of them was testing life hacks, the other one was doing song covers, another one was closet tour, hashtag firsts, drawing painting tutorial, or what's on my bookshelves. Now since I posted it last night, I probably should have posted it more like 2 days ago, so I could have gotten more of a majority review, but y'all know that I'm not good with planning these things out. The majority, 6 people voted for yes on all of them, and the one that got the most votes for no was actually my painting and drawing tutorial. Aw. But the one that won over all the rest with 7 whopping votes was what's on my bookshelf. Okay, now, as you can see right here, I actually have 2 bookshelves, so we're gonna get to that one because that one has more novel type stuff. But we are gonna start with this one first. Alright, so let's get into it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. On both bookshelves, there's 5 shelves full of crap. I don't really know if I should start with this one because this one's normally where I normally just keep the books that I don't read anymore, but I don't have the heart to get rid of them because they've been with me for years. So starting on this side, we have some old calendars that I probably should get rid of by this point because they're no longer relevant. Like, when was this for? This was for 2017. It was just a cute dog a day calendar, which I have a calendar up on the back of my door right now next to my full-length mirror, and it's sloth appreciation. The one that I had for last year was kitten a day, actually. Who has calendars anymore? Let's see, because I don't think I actually used this calendar. I remember I got it because I thought it was cute, but I don't remember actually using it. Oh, I want to know what picture's on my birthday. Oh, there's a lot of them on October. Ah! A lot of them are just small dogs. Look, aww. Ah! I love dogs. I love animals so much. Aww. And then this other calendar was for 2015, actually, and it was a Tokidoki calendar. Y'all have seen that kind of stuff over in Hot Topic. Hey, Rumor. Yeah, I just loved all the, little, doodles and sketches they would have and stuff for, all the different years. Or months, I guess. Now I remember why I didn't get rid of this, because it's actually really cute. I'm gonna keep both of those. I shouldn't get rid of those. Alright, so I have one of my DC Comics previews for DC Universe Rebirth, which is actually really cool. Okay, so you see where it says free right here? I don't know if you guys do it wherever you guys are watching this right now, but back whenever I lived in Illinois and down here in Texas especially, they have a thing called Free Comic Book Day. It's where you go to all the different comic shops and you can get samples of newer, upcoming comics. It's a way to get the word out there, and it's just also really fun because DC always comes out with new stuff, Marvel comes out with new stuff all the time, and also there's a ton of manga, and there's a lot of, cute cartoon, webtoon people who are going to, physical comic books like this, and you can get previews of what their new physical comic is going to be like on Free Comic Book Day. So I highly recommend going to check that out. Even if you're not into comic books, still check it out because they have a ton of game stuff too. There's way more gaming comic books than I thought there would be, ever, but there surprisingly are. So it's really fun for everybody. Fun for all ages, fun for the whole family. Next, I have a Fantastic Four comic book called Cosmic Threats, which... You think I'm showing you some comics now, wait till we get to that shelf. Alright, the last two over here, I got some Shonen Jump comics. My boy Luffy over here. I remember these Shonen Jumps. I've had these for so long. I don't even remember where I got them. I think I got them at like someone's yard sale back in Illinois because they didn't want them anymore, I guess. Which, why would you not want your Shonen Jump comics? Pfft. I'm surprised they're still in good condition, honestly. Alright, the next I have How to Be a Zombie by Serena Valentino. I read this book all the way through, and I'm not exactly sure if I am mad about it or not. I mean, they just have a lot of stuff in here, like Sweet Zombie Ride. They have like a small graphic novel in here. Update your look with classic styles from the past. This honestly could just be a video on its own. So you know what? I'll put that in another Instagram poll. If y'all want me to make an entire video about this book and me going through it, just click yes on that poll, guys. Just click yes on that poll. Alright, so these next three that I pulled out, it's gonna be the Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Is it raining? Oh, I gotta drive in that later. Ugh. Don't rain all day, please. So the reason this is so thick is because if you see down here, it's the complete trilogy in one book. And you know what? We're gonna get back. We are gonna get back to Lord of the Rings because I'm telling you, this is not the only one I have. Second, I got Trouble Don't Last, which this is one of those books. It won a Scott Odell Award, and this is another one of them that I think I found at... There's a CD in here? Oh my god! Yo! I bookmarked it with Freaky Friday. I was looking for this movie. But this is one of those books that I think I got it at another yard sale. I remember reading it. I don't remember exactly what happens. But I do remember it's like a good, like... I don't think I would even call it a young adult novel. I think it's veered more towards middle schoolers, honestly. That's why I have all of this on the bottom shelf, because I don't read it anymore because of that. Alright, next I have by T.H. White, The Once and Future King. Funny thing about this one and a few other books that I might actually find on here is this isn't mine. It was never owned by me. It was actually owned by my high school. And I just accidentally took it home one day and I never returned it because I put it on my shelf meaning to return it. I didn't mean to steal it. It's just, I ended that year and then I never went back to the shelf. But they never came at me for it, so I guess it's mine now. If I have any teachers from my high school watching this, which I know I don't, but, you know, anything could happen if they end up finding it, I'm sorry to my... I think this was my sophomore year. I'm sorry to my sophomore year English teacher if you're missing a book. That was my bad. Alright, next on the shelf actually isn't a book. You're dying. Alright. It isn't a book. It's actually a 600-piece Mustang puzzle that I got for Christmas 2019. The reason I have this is because Mustang is actually my favorite kind of car, and it's my dream car. I don't care what color it is, I just love Mustangs. Mustangs are great to me. And my mom decided that since I didn't have a car by that time, my car is fairly new. I say that, but it's a 2007. It's new to me. Since I didn't have my car by that time, she decided to say, hey, so I got you a Mustang. And I was like, we ain't that rich. What you talking about, girl? We ain't that rich. And she like, yeah, you right. This is one of your presents, girl. And I was like, oh, thanks, you got me a Mustang. Haha. Seriously though, I love it. I really need to put it together. Mustangs are my favorite car, and hopefully one day I will just be that bougie enough to have one. Alright, so the rest of these I'm just gonna kind of blow through by reading the title because honestly, a lot of these I don't even remember reading. I just remember I got them. I acquired them somehow throughout my childhood and middle school years. So I have The Black Hole by Alan Dean Foster, The Red Badge of Courage by Stephen Crane, The Outsiders, which was required that we had to read in my school, A Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry by Mildred D. Taylor, which I remember I heard that it's actually a really good book. I read a little bit of it. It is a really good book. If y'all want a good, like, older read, that one is really good. Then we have Dark Lord by Thomas Lloyd, which I don't remember what that one's about. I think this one's actually about, like, what is it? Greetings, puny humans. In your hands, you're holding a tome of staggeringly evil genius. It's not for the faint of heart. Okay, so I think it's about, like, the early years. I think it's about, like, just, like, some evil villain, but this is, like, his childhood story, I think. I don't remember. The heck? This just kind of came out of nowhere, but alright. It's just... I used to have an Alice in Wonderland Mad Hatter costume, and I think that's what that's from. Alright, continuing on, I have by Claire Bean Spells Trouble, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, The Swiss Family Robinson by Joanne Weiss, A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court by Mark Twain. What's this one? Oh, The Three Musketeers. The Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas. The Maid by Kimberly Cutter, which that is actually about Joan of Arc, and it's really good. I love this one, actually. This is a really good story. It's about Joan of Arc. It's called The Maid. I love it. Sad, sad lady, that Joan of Arc. Oh, okay. This one I have to mention. This one has to have a special mention, because it's by Pam Munoz Ryan. It's called Becoming Naomi Leon, and my mom actually gave this to me whenever I was actually going through, like, a really hard time in my life. And she knew that I loved the book that this lady also wrote. It's called Esperanza Rising. I loved that book. She knew that, so she got me this book, and she wrote in there, "For my daughter Rhiannon, may this book inspire you to discover who you are. Smiley face. Love, Mom." This one is a special mention book because I'm never gonna get rid of this book. I have no intentions of ever getting rid of this book. And this book is always gonna stay with me, and hopefully whenever I move, I'm not gonna lose it. This one's just always gonna be. If I lose it, I'm probably gonna cry for, like, ever. Next after that, I have The Power of Six, Catching Fire, Hoot, Flush. Then the rest of these are kind of just not very mentionable, I guess, except for this. Okay, so Ghost Girl Lovesick, I'm gonna get to that one later. This is actually a second copy of one that I have. Oh, then I have Tales of Beetle the Bard from Harry Potter. I have Artemis Fowl, which, again, this is not my book. I never at one point owned this book. This was actually belonging to my elementary school library. I just forgot to take it back before I moved. So yeah. And then I have Stephen King's The Dark Tower, The Gunslinger. Then over here I have novel and short story, Writer's Market, because I had big dreams of becoming a writer, and I still write, but now I've just kind of gotten more grounded to the point where I'm like, you know, I'm not going to be a famous writer, and I can't make that my career anyway, so whatever. I have An American Treasury of, A Treasury of American Poetry, Comic Values, Annual 2004. Then I have Calvin and Hobbes and The Bridge to Terabithia, actually. Which, this book still makes me cry, and I'm not going to get into it. Oh, and then over here at the very last, I have my first yearbook from 2016. This, it's so dusty. Ooh, what is that? Okay, so I just have crust on it, I guess. So you know how you always get those awards that, like, oh, she was voted most likely to make out with this guy, or he was voted most likely to be president of the United States. So my choir class at the time did these, and I won 2 achievements, and one of them was Certificate of Achievement, most likely to fall off the risers. Which happened, actually, so thank you, Miss Dane, for that. And the second was Certificate of Achievement, most talkative is me. Thank you again, Miss Dane. She actually doesn't work there anymore. I liked Miss Dane just fine. I know at the time I might not have liked her, but she was a good teacher. I'll have to tell her that. She was a good teacher. Ooh, I have some written stuff in here. Aw, Bethany. Okay, so I don't actually talk to these people anymore. I don't even remember who that is. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh. Okay, so some of these people I don't talk to because I had no way to talk to them, and a few of these people I don't talk anymore because a lot of stuff happened, so we're just gonna put that back. Alright, that was the whole bottom shelf. Now let's get to this mess. Hey guys, so you're in a different position, and I also just went through this entire shelf, but my phone decided to die, and I lost like 30 minutes of unedited footage. So, that's always fun. Alright, so since you guys didn't see it, I'm just gonna do a speed run of this entire shelf, because I just looked at this video and somehow it is already 13 minutes long, and I'm not trying to upload another 40-minute video because that took me like 3 days for some reason. Alright, so we're gonna go through this stack first. Oh, ah! So first we got Mulan in Mulan 2 in a double disc set. Mulan 2, I know a lot of people do not like these straight-to-DVD Disney movies, but Mulan 2 and where is it? Rescuers and Rescuers Down Under, another double disc. Mulan 2 and The Rescuers Down Under, I think, are probably the only good ones. They're the only ones that actually are passable as movies. Hunchback of Notre Dame 2, we don't talk about her. We ain't talking about that girl, okay? No. No. Next we got Grease, the Rockin' Rydell edition. You are the one I want. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Alright, then we got this movie by Dudley Moore called Santa Claus, the movie. No, it's not the Santa Claus that everybody knows and loves. This movie is the origin of the original Santa, and this movie came out like 85, so it's really weird. If any of y'all have watched the show Third Rock from the Sun, it's about this alien family that comes to Earth to observe humans for their alien race. Well, they need to blend in as humans to be a family. And the dad in that show, the alien dad, is the bad guy in this movie. He's like big bucks corporation. Let's make money off of Christmas and blah. You know, one of those guys. It's one of those movies. Then we got another double feature of Mean Girls and Clueless. Alright, I know Mean Girls is iconic, and Mean Girls was there for like my entire life, so I love Mean Girls. I love Mean Girls with a passion. But Clueless has to be my favorite one, just because I resonate more with it, and it's been there also for like my entire life. I'm not gonna say it's a better movie, because they're both good in their own ways, because they're not exactly the same story. I'm just gonna say I love Clueless a little bit more than Mean Girls. Hey Rumor, what's up? Then we got the Wild Thornberrys movie. My mom got this movie for me because she thought it would be very nostalgic, because I loved the Wild Thornberrys whenever I was a little kid. And I haven't watched it again yet, but I really should. Then we got Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. We got The Wizard of Oz, which, surprise, surprise, it's not in its case. I don't know where it is. We got The Anchorman with Will Ferrell. Also, with that, don't come at me in the comments, and don't be DMing me saying, why do you always have, why do you have all the price tags still on your CDs and stuff? because I just watched them. I don't care about taking the price tag off. It's just gonna make the cover look worse. Then we got Dexter Season 1, all in there. Ooh, here we go. We got 4 film favorites, Girls' Night Collection. It has A Cinderella Story, What a Girl Wants, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and Chasing Liberty. I don't like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Worst one ever. Same with the books. I never liked the books. These are the only good ones in this box set. And What a Girl Wants is my favorite one out of all of these. I don't know, Chasing Liberty is good. It's about the president's daughter who is backpacking through Europe with one of the FBI agents of her dad's FBI corporation, I guess, if that's a thing. Cinderella Story. If you have not seen this movie, Hilary Duff and Chad Michael Murray, what are you doing? Go watch it. Now, go look it up. Watch it. I'm sure they have clips of it on YouTube. Watch that movie. And What a Girl Wants is about this American girl who goes to England to find her dad because her mom and her dad aren't together and she wants to know who her dad is. So on her, 16th birthday, I think, she goes to find her dad. I don't know. That's another one that could be a video in itself, most likely. So I'll put that in another Instagram poll. Vote yes on that one if you want to see me review that movie, because it's very unrealistic. Then we got Squidbillies, first season 2 disc set. No, I did not make these stains. That is exactly how it came. Because Squidbillies, get it? Ha ha ha. Squid Hillbillies? Haha. Adult Swim, coming out with them bangers of shows. Then we got Futurama Volume 2, complete box set, still in its case and everything. Not in order, of course. And last in this stack, we have Cirque du Soleil Worlds Away. This is a story for a different time. I'll make a video sometime, just like, I'll make a story time video, and this will definitely be like one of the stories I tell, because though it was an interesting night whenever I got this. Alright, so now we're gonna go through our significantly smaller stack right here. First on the top, we got Hetalia, Season 2. One of my favorite animes to ever exist, just because it's hilarious. Of course, we got The Office Season 1. If we ain't got one season of The Office, then what kind of DVD shelf can I call this? Then we got Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, Extreme Unrated Edition. Then we got The Venture Bros, which is one of my favorite Adult Swim cartoons. I mean, look at that. Look at that art. Of course, the animation doesn't really look like that in the show, but that's what makes it better, I think. If you can show me some, like, badass cover art, and then I watch the show and I still like the animation for what it is, even if it's not like the cover art, you got a good show. Alright, then we have another 4-movie laugh pack, all Richard Pryor movies. Rest in peace, Richard Pryor. Still amazing. One of the best comedians ever. We got Which Way Is Up, Brewster's Millions, Car Wash, and Bustin' Loose. Car Wash is my favorite one out of all of these 4 movies, honestly, but I love them all the same. Then we got Friday, of course. Everyone living for Friday. We have another double feature for Wedding Crashers and The Wedding Singer. Uncorked edition, longer, wilder, funnier, and the totally awesome edition. I'm one of those people who has like the, ooh, unrated, director's cut, blah, blah. Yeah, you can tell what kind of thing this is. Next we got Mrs. Doubtfire, of course, one of the best movies to ever exist. Thank you, Robin Williams. The movie that defined my childhood. Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. Alright. One thing I'm gonna say about this movie is when I get married, future husband, if you're watching this, look me in the eyes, future husband. Look me in the eyes. Okay? When we get married, we're gonna be having the song This Is Me playing at our wedding. We better have at least one dance to that song, alright? Because that song is my favorite song ever in a movie music score. Oh, here we are, just me and you. It's a new world, it's a new start. It's alive with the beating of a young heart. Excuse you. Alright, then next we got Crazy Rich Asians. I've seen the movie, so I haven't bothered to take it out of the package yet because I just got this at Black Friday. And then I got this for Christmas 2019. The original It. Very fun, very fun. Yes, look at him. He's just having a grand old time. Hiya, Georgie. Oh, what a nice boat. Do you want to bet? Alright, now veering away from the stacks and stacks of stuff, there are no more stacks. Now we just got a line and... Okay, for this, I'm just gonna read the titles. I'm not gonna bother with holding them up and presenting them because this is going on for too long just for this. Okay, so we got The Bourne Identity. We got 9. We got I'm Not Fat, I'm Fluffy. Life from El Paso. We got Happy Feet 1 and 2. And we have another Laugh Out Loud 4-pack edition for 50 First Dates, Click, Big Daddy, and Mr. Deeds. Then we have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Johnny Depp edition. We have Edward Scissorhands, favorite movie. We have the original Batman. We have Trading Places with Eddie Murphy. We got Caddyshack. We have I Know What You Did Last Summer. Very underrated and very great. We have A Chorus Line. We have Archer Season 1. Why do I feel like there's something under my nail? We have X-Men, the anime. And then we have Notting Hill with Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant. One of my favorite movies ever. It's very great. Totally recommend. Give it a watch. Alright, let's continue on. Now we just have a line of stuff. First we have Arrested Development Season 2. We have South Park, the first season. We have Game of Thrones, the complete first season. Ooh, shiny. We have Night at the Museum, the whole 3-movie collection. We have Benny and June, another great underrated movie. Oh, here we go. We're back into it again. I told you we'd be coming back to it. I have all of the Lord of the Rings movies, complete with the uncut director version. So that's a whole, like, what, 36 hours or something? Then we got Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio. Another very great movie. We have both Rush Hour movies. 2 of my favorites ever. We have another original copy of The Bourne Identity and then The Bourne Supremacy. Then these 2 I've never watched, but The 10th Kingdom, the epic miniseries event, I've had these for like years and I've never watched them. And then we have The Hollow Man and Hollow Man 2. Again, I never watched it, but it looks like it's something about like the Invisible Man. This little area right here, I took my time and pride into sorting them out in their specific genres. So for these ones, and yeah, all of these are musicals, action. No, these are action. So I don't know why that's not over there. I said I took pride and then it's just everywhere, so I'm just gonna go through it. Alright, so we got Les Miserables with my daddy man, Hugh Jackman. I wish he was my dad, he's awesome. We got The Greatest Showman, obviously amazing. We have the movie version of Rent, very sad, still makes me cry. I went to go see it in like an actual theater up at the Aztec. I went to go see it and I cried so hard in the theater. I wasn't the only one, so I felt a little bit better about that, but I still cried a lot during that play. It was just... it's really emotional. Then we got Singin' in the Rain, the original. Very fun, very fun. We got The Phantom of the Opera is here inside my mind. Then we got The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. We got Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. I'm telling you this, I was a very weird kid I thought the Silver Surfer was hot out of his mind, alright? I'm not afraid to admit it. Now that I am a young adult of 19, I can admit that I had a big crush on the Silver Surfer when I was a little kid. Next, I have Black Butler, Book of the Atlantic, another favorite anime ever. This is just a recent one that came out. Then we got The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2-movie collection, which, this is what I'm talking about. Don't watch the second movie. We don't talk about that girl. Quasimodo finds love? No. Quasimodo found love, lost love, and he was content, alright? Don't build on that just because you want money. It's still a great movie. Just watch the first one and be happy. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, alright? The original was my shit. Then we got these two movies. We got Kick-Ass 1 and 2. If you haven't seen these movies, definitely guarantee go give them a watch. They are hilarious. We got Sin City. Very fun. We got Ash vs. Evil Dead, the first season. I don't know if they canceled it or not because a lot of people weren't watching it that I knew of. But I like it. I really like the show. Then we got Shaun of the Dead, Simon Pegg, My Man is hilarious. And then we got season 1 of Heroes, which this is a really good show. It's just like little mini stories about all these people who figure out they have superpowers, and it's just them going about how to have superpowers. Alright, that's it for DVDs. Up there is another complete DVD shelf. That very top shelf up there out of screen is a complete different DVD shelf, but I'm not gonna go through that because that's all of the DVDs I don't watch anymore, and I put them up there because I don't watch them anymore for a reason. Alright, last thing I really gotta go through now is my CDs, and ooh, this is really bringing me back. Linkin Park Reanimation. Half of these I know used to be my brother TJ's, my oldest brother, because I didn't get into Linkin Park until he let me listen to these. We got Linkin Park Meteora. These are all actually his, so. We got Linkin Park Hybrid Theory. Okay, we got Rage Against the Machine. This one is mine. Got Gorillaz. I'm not gonna go through all the Lucy. Well, maybe I should, actually. Okay. We got Freaky Friday. I don't know what that is. Joe Dirt. Okay, these are just more movies, so I'm not gonna go through all of these. Here we go. We got Aqua Aquarium. If y'all don't know who these people are, you know their song Barbie Girl.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Then we got Alanis Morissette, which she's good. Yes! We got Kenny Loggins. My dude, Kenny. Going to the danger zone. We got Heart. From here on, these are all mine. Only the Linkin Park ones were my brother's. We got Aerosmith Big Ones. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I don't bother with taking out the price tags, because it just makes it worse. Then we got Crossfade. Fun. And now we have a whole disc set. Various artists from 5 classic soundtracks. The soundtracks being Flashdance, Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, Some Kind of Wonderful, and Empire Records. Oh, y'all know we'd be listening to that Pretty in Pink soundtrack. Oh, this is together, I forgot. Alright, then we got the Best of the Doors. Alright, that's it for this shelf. This shelf is done. We are not coming back to it. Alright, here we are at the third shelf. This is just books and a little bit of decorative knickknacks, you know? Let's start off with this. This is actually the book that I got just recently, about a month ago. And this is the book that I am currently reading. It's Hocus Pocus and the sequel. I mean, look at that. That's cool. I didn't know that they were actually making a Hocus Pocus sequel. I had heard something about it, but I thought it was like, you know, ooh, let's make a second movie for this movie, but it's like fan edited. I thought it was just gonna be one of those, but it's apparently a real thing. Alright, then next I might as well show you this. We got some D&D dice. I rolled a... Ooh, let's try that again because I rolled a 1. Well, I rolled an 8. 16, we're getting there, we're getting there. 18? 20, 20, 20? 9, okay. But we got my little shiny blue dice for my D&D campaigns. If y'all want a Dragonborn Paladin. Then next I have my little pencil holder with all of my earrings on it pretty much. And this little thing, I guess. Got it for Christmas from a family member because I thought they were really cute. And I was like, okay, thanks. And then I have mostly just my pastels and my watercolor pencils. With, of course, I gotta have that one fine point Sharpie. Always gotta do them outlines, boy. I have my little Beatles little pocket mirror here. It's the Beatles, haha, it's cool. I don't know where I got this. It was just, I found it in a box of my stuff one day. I don't know if it belonged to me or my mom. Maybe it belonged to my dad, maybe my brothers. Who knows? Then, of course, does this still turn on? Because I remember I let it... Oh, it does. Okay, cool. It's a baby! If y'all watch Supernatural, y'all know what's up. I mean, look at that. I got it for my birthday a few years ago. So that's cool. I also have another light up thing that you might have saw in the background. I got that for my birthday too. So y'all saw my Sin City DVD down here. Now I have Frank Miller's Sin City graphic novel. Very gory, very bloody, but very fun to read. It's a good read. Totally pick it up sometime if you ever see it. Give it a try. Maybe you'll like it. Who knows? Then, of course, we got Devil May Cry, the manga. Yes. My boy Dante over here. I say it's a manga, but it's really just one of those books with the occasional pictures in them, you know? Here I have my Doctor Who Tales of Trenzalore. I don't know why that took me so long to read. I'm a Doctor Who fan too. If y'all didn't notice, I am a comic, superhero, Doctor Who, Supernatural fan. I'm basically the girl that everybody tells you to look out for because they're probably insane. I think y'all figured that out already though. This series of books. Okay, these are by Rose Garcia. Shout out to Rose Garcia because book 1 is called Final Life, book 2 is Final Stand, and book 3 is Final Death. I got these whenever I went to a book fair in the downtown San Antonio area at the San Antonio Library. And this girl was sitting there and she was selling books along with like her friend, and there was like a few other people there selling books too, but I was interested in these. And she actually gave me a signed copy. This first one says, Rhiannon, Stay Strong by Rose Garcia. I don't know. She didn't write. Oh, she did write in all of them. Oh, I forgot she did that. Okay, so in the first one, she wrote Stay Strong. In this one, she said Stay Brave. And Stay True in the last one. So Stay Strong, Stay Brave, Stay True. And I remember whenever she was writing these down, I bought these and she gave me the signed copy and she was like, what's your name? Who should I make it out to? And I was like, oh, my name is Rhiannon, spelled da-da-da-da. And she was like, oh my god, that is such a beautiful name. Would it be okay if I use that in one of my other books? And I was like, yeah! You think she used it in one of her other books? I'm not sure. I didn't really keep up with her, but I hope she's doing good. Rose Garcia, if you ever find this video in the future or now, if you ever watch it, then thank you for these books and thank you for signing and thank you for complimenting my name. Alright, so these books I've seen like in every library that I've ever been to, and it's just a series of these books. And this isn't even all of them, there's more, like way more than just these. But they're all by Helen Hopkins, and they're pretty good. Like, I love the way that she writes them. They're like, they're written like little poems, like a word a page. But it's supposed to tell a story, and if you read it, you'll understand why it's written like that. It's just about this girl who, she's having a hard time in her life. She's like a teenager, I think, young adult, and she doesn't really know what to do, and then she goes to visit her dad, and her dad gets her addicted to crank, which is crack. He gets her addicted to crack, and she gets matching tattoos with her abusive ex. It's a really... Okay. For a lot of people out there, it's gonna be a tough read if you want to read it. I'm not sure if I recommend it for people who are going through stuff like that. But if you're not going through stuff like that and you're interested and you think these look like colorful spines and books, it definitely is a good read. Even if you are going through that stuff, if you get to like, where is it? I think it's this one right here, Perfect. That one is more of a book of healing. I believe it's more of a book of healing. So, once you get there, it's a really good read. I honestly recommend it for everybody, even if you are going through it. On top here, I got my old DS with the charger and everything. Oh, and I have a game in here. What is it? I have an Adventure Time game chip in here, so... Oh my god. I used to have, like, a box of just DS games, and I don't know what happened to it. Oh well, I'll look for it later. Alright, here we are. I told you we were gonna get back to it. That huge, thick J.R.R. Tolkien, The Lord of the Rings. I told you that wasn't the only one, boys. Because we got this. Yeah. Uh-huh. We have the whole box set of all of the books. Why have one book that's all of the books combined when you can already just have all of the books instead? Alright guys, we're done with this shelf. That was by far the shortest one that we've done. And I am happy about that. Alright guys, well as much as I would like to keep going with this, it seems like there is just too much shelf and too little time. Don't worry though, I'm not going to completely end it here. This is actually just going to be part 1. I'm going to be working on part 2 whenever I get home from work tonight, and hopefully I can have it out by this time tomorrow evening. I want to thank everyone again who voted in my Instagram poll. I'm really enjoying doing this. It's actually a really fun idea, and it's really getting me reacquainted with everything that I have and things that I should probably really get rid of, because just looking at this, it's kind of looking like a hoarder situation. And I also want to thank all of you that came by and actually watched this video. Again, if you want to be part of the Instagram polls, I'm going to leave a link to my Instagram down in the description below. And don't forget, you can also comment on my YouTube videos. I would love to hear you guys' feedback on the videos, and I would love to hear what you guys just have to say in general. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I think I'm going to try and make the Instagram polls more of like a more normal, casual thing for whenever I want to make another video, because again, I make these videos for your entertainment. I really want to hear your guys' feedback about what you want to see and what you want me to make, because I am here to make you smile, to make you laugh, to make you cringe. I'm here for you, baby. I'm here for you. Don't be afraid to give your requests, alright? Well, I hope you guys had fun watching this video. Don't forget, look out for part 2 tomorrow. And if we don't get past part 2, then maybe there's even going to be a part 3. I don't know. Depends on if it gets boring or not. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video, and have a good rest of your day. Bye!
Alright, alright, alright.